Welcome back everyone to my Pleasure of Eternity Let's Play. In the previous video I discovered a mob outside a windmill in the Gilded Vale. They were threatening to burn down the windmill because Trumbull the miller has supposedly been stiffing them on prices, unjust prices for the grain. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this situation before heading out into other areas in Deerwood. So I should probably talk with a couple more people in here before I go out and do that. So it's my guy here. So rancid stench rises from the grain. It's mushy and mottled with green. Doesn't sound very appetizing. My father's a good man. He's always done right by the town. So that must be Trumbull's father, I guess. And this guy, so there's two sons basically. Pira here. And there's something up there that
quickly and quietly
I might be able to steal if my stealth is good enough. Oh. Right, so let's grab that. Couple of grain. Okay.
Yeah? Sure.
Right, let's get out of here. Okay, so I guess I should go back to the inn and speak with that group. I might even hire another adventurer potentially. And then, well, we'll see if we can deal with this situation or not then, I guess. Right. Okay. Save. Go on that. Okay. So the inn. Well, let's have a word with this. See if there's
Gods
anything
keep you.
new. No.
Yeah? Got it.
I might actually rest. I think it's free, so yeah, might as well do so. Might actually. There's one quest that it mentioned might progress things. Right, so there's Swainer's group here, so let's have a word with him.
How do you do?
Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking, we're not here to chat with foreigners. Aloth narrows his eyes, careful. Looks like they're cut from the same cloth as those rowdies who attacked me. He wrinkles his nose, smells like it too. Trumbull says you've been threatening his family. I saw you outside the mill. What was that about? Let's try that one. Well, someone fancies themselves a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town on account of he's got the mill to his name. The dwarf's jowls quiver with rage. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we bring him, and then cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. Okay. Trumbull says you've been threatening his family. Maybe I could go talk to him for you. What are you doing in here then? What if I buy you all around? Will you talk to me then? Well, not sure I'm particularly want to resolve it that much by paying them, spending money to do it. So, what are you doing in here then? What's it look like? Drinking till I forget how much I want to put a pitchfork through Trumbull's face. I could do that. I mean, arguably, Trumbull is stiffing them, really, isn't he? But I don't know which side is right here, to be honest. Let's try that one. Oh, I bet he has. All nobility, that Trumbull. Two big, strong kids, purest soul in all of Gilded Vale, the dwarf sneers. Coward sending out messengers to handle his business. Well, you can go and tell him we haven't had a solid meal in days on account of him, and we can't afford a good drink on account of him, but we won't be bullied by some foreigner on account of him. So I can offer him to buy a drink again. You so much as raise your voice to that family again, and I'll hand you from the windmill blades for the crows to eat. Passionate. There's a might option, which I don't qualify for. It's probably an intimidation option. Attack. You're a drunken menace and I'm putting you down. Aggressive. Don't really want to do any of those, to be honest, at the moment. Can I
Good day,
again?
stranger.
About this trouble with the miller. Hear off, Rabbit. I haven't seen... Hear off, Rabbit. I haven't anything else to say to you. I'm going to do that option as well. Talk to the miller. Maybe I could go talk to him for you. Ha! You think you'll get through to him when we haven't? The man's thick as a peat bog. I hear he got his soul read, found his kin used to grow sunreed trees for their Adaran lords, up until they figured out their side was losing. Explains why his knees still ache to bend to whatever lord or lady crosses the road. He'll be holed up in that mill for days, the coward. The dwarf eyes you consideringly. But here, if you want to give it a shout, then good luck. We'll owe you one if you manage it. So I think I just have to pick a side, basically. There's no
Well met, friend.
real... Yeah.
Huh? Sure.
Just gotta pick, basically, and that's it. There's no real, right or wrong option here, maybe. I'm not sure.
Got it.
I'm not sure what the consequences are of picking one side or another, really. I think I might as well sell some stuff while I'm here,
Hail
but
and well met.
I don't have much money, do I? I think I'll rest here while I'm here as well, actually. So let's pick that option. Still only level 1, adventurer. I don't have crazy amounts of money. I would like some left over just in case I need it later on. So let's look in my stash. I'm gonna sell one of those, 1, 2 of those. I'd kind of like to have 2 of each left, really, just in case I might need them for someone later on. Not sure what weapons I'm gonna want to use. I've got 3 leather armors. Get rid of 1 hide, maybe. Let's get rid of one of those. One of those. 115. 114 we've got. Wouldn't mind buying a grappling hook from the smithy, which cost a bit. Yeah, right.
Yeah?
Yeah, the companion can wait. Right, what I think I'll do, I'm gonna see if there's any more speech options with the miller. I'm probably not gonna complete that quest yet, if there isn't. Kind of think about it for a bit. I'm gonna go and kill some bandits. Then that's the plan. Right, so use that
No
change.
problem.
Okay. Where's this L2 is over here. Okay. I don't think the night and day cycle matters in the game at all. So, apart from maybe a couple of quests I've heard that might affect. Let's talk to his sons first. Talk to him.
Gods keep you.
I spoke to Swainer. Trumbull takes a deep breath. And, what did he say? He says you're treating the farmers unfairly, raising prices and giving them rotten grain. Trumbull snorts. Of course he does. He's been saying nothing else for days now. The man's delusional. If he wants grain, he'll have to pay for it. So I've got a might option, a resolve option, and I'm telling you now that you're going to give him that grain or I'm going to break your legs. I'm going to ask him that, and don't qualify for that one. Trumbull shakes his head. Where to begin? Swain has whipped them into a froth, going on about the grain stores, claims I've hidden away most of it. He said that before, hasn't he? Said that before. So I've got this resolve option still. At the moment I'm tempted to use this more than any other option. But
Hail, traveler.
I'm not going to do it yet.
Eh?
I don't think I will find out anything more about this. I think I just have to make a decision, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to wait a bit.
Huh? Got it.
Is that hat gone weird? Graphic then.
I shall be discreet.
Might as well take scouting off. I think if I'd have found any thing on this map now, I would have shown up secret objects. So I'm going to go back north. I'm going to do late for dinner. Find that.
Huh?
There's also that beer cave as well. I'm not sure if there's a quest related to it. Could be. Might go and have a look in there. Okay, let's go back to Valen Wood. It's been a while since we've had some combat actually, so right. There's some wolves over there. Well, I can probably take on everything in this area, hopefully now, or nearly everything. So, I didn't rest in that inn is what I forgot. So there's Bandit camp. Let's take on the wolves first.
Huh? Sure.
Okay. Let's
My eyes
scout
are
on.
peeled.
I think I come from that direction. So, 80 deflection with the hatchet. I think I'm happy with all of that. The spells, what
Aye?
spells has he got? That's per encounter. Can talk to him. Right, nothing new. Can't talk to your
How
own
may I help?
adventurers that you hire. Missiles, that's touch. That's dazed. Dazed gives minus movement, perception and intellect. And accuracy. Not bad.
Yeah? Got it.
There's a corpse up there.
My eyes are peeled.
Young wolf there.
Huh? Sure.
He's starting to get spotted.
How may I help?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
use her. Switch to crossbow. Use her crippling strike. Going pause, of course. The wizard can use his scepter. I don't know if he'll be in range there. I think he is. Doesn't have a backup weapon. Maybe I should give him a bow actually, but it's a bit late to do that. Let's move him there. Yeah, I don't think the wizard was in range.
Yes?
Let's pull him back there. Well, it should be now.
Eh?
Okay. Attack that one. Did I kill it? No. It's engaged. Just knock down that one if I can. Right, we've blocked that, so it's narrow. He probably won't be able to get to me.
How may I help?
Scepter. Later on, I think it can have a blast area of effect, but it doesn't yet. That is an area of effect. I want to use that. There's no. With the spells, you shouldn't use them unless you really need them, because they're per rest, basically. So, you won't get them back for a while. Right, that's knocked down. He's attacked that, killed it, brilliant. Let's get Blue Oak to knock that one down. Okay, and the wizard can use his per encounter ability there. This is faux area of effect, so it only affects the enemy basically, not your own guys. And it's raw damage as well, so I believe raw damage ignores damage reduction, so it's pretty amazing actually. Well, he knocked me down with his ability.
That's it.
Okay, let's use that again. Is that wolf dead? Yes it is. Right, I'll let him fire off one more round and then we'll engage as well with him, and hopefully doesn't switch his attack, but he might do. AI is getting better at doing that since the activator.
How may I help?
I'll have to put him back
Yeah?
on. I think I'm all out of that's a normal wolf, not a young wolf, so it's stronger.
Time for a nap.
Ah, it's actually minor fatigue now. Probably haven't rested for a while, that's why. Yeah, I really should have rested in that inn. That's a mistake, forgetting that. Okay. That was pretty easy, really.
I'll see what I can find.
Okay.
No problem. No problem.
Yes?
Huh? No problem.
No problem.
Indeed.
Sure.
Okay. What is that?
Would you look at this?
Ah, here we go. So our rogue just discovered out of her mechanics. Okay, nothing there by the looks of it. Right, she's got the best mechanics, so I'm going to use her to go and have a look in case it's a trap.
Eh? Sure.
There's a camping supply on this map, isn't there, by the wagon? I could go and grab that actually to rest with. So this is giving me minus 10 accuracy and lower my endurance. That's not big an issue, really. So minor enough deflection. I think we got one of those for him already. Let's put that there, and the rest can go in the stash. Now let's check something out here. So I'm going to take that off temporarily. If I put that on, let's have a look at something. I think this is going to suppress. Yeah, here we go. So if you have two things doing basically the same thing, improving the same stat, only the best one actually works. So I'm only really getting 5 there, even though I've got 10 in effect. So there's no point in putting both of those on there. So let's have a look back in our inventory. Let's take that off. I put that on there, and let's put that on the rogue. Okay. Oh, I've got that actually. I could use that to get rid of my fatigue, but there's a camping supply over there, so there's not much point.
Eh?
Let's save.
Eh?
Do that. Okay, so we've got a scripted event. I had a feeling that might be the case. These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. Okay. I assume I would need a grappling hook. I could just try and scale the wall, but with whom? Let's leave for a second. Let's check my character stats. So I assume athletics is probably the best thing here. So she's got 1, 0. He's got 1. And constitution might help, maybe. So I'm going to try my main guy here, I think. Crumbling wall is of considerable height, even now, and its uneven surface promises a difficult climb. Who will scale it? Let's ask, well, climber past itself. So even though I used Cocoa to click on that, it still counts ourself as being on it. So you find a handhold upon one of the large stones and start to pull yourself up. But the uneven bricks and odd angle of ascent make the climb difficult, and after a short distance your arms begin to burn too fiercely. You are forced to drop back down to the ground. Let's try... I don't think any of these are going to work. No. So I think I'm going to have to go back to the shop and buy a grappling hook.
Yeah?
I'm
No problem.
going to try and get up there. So let's go and deal with these bandits. There's potential prize there, so...
Quickly and quietly.
Okay, quickly save the game. Okay, so I think I should probably do
Yeah?
pretty similar to what I did with the wolves.
Sure.
In terms of positioning. I can get pretty close
Yes?
here.
Eh? Got it.
Let's actually stick... What do I want as a backup weapon for him? I don't have another two-handed weapon. I think I'll just give him a bow, but I probably won't ever really use it with him. Right. So...
Yeah? Got it.
forward. So they're not currently aggressive. I guess I could just attack them on sight, but I don't think I will. Journal, so late for dinner, find 10 frith. Yeah, so doesn't really say much that. Just says he's missing.
How may I help?
Oh, I know what I've forgotten.
Yeah.
I need to reload the crossbow probably.
Yeah?
So let's pull back there. And is the bow loaded?
No problem.
Let's take it off. Right, so 10 frith. The young dwarf tending to the stew looks up startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help! Please, help! Where? One of the bandits gives 10 frith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. Okay, so game's paused. Now, with the rogue as well, something I should mention definitely. He has, or she has, sneak attacks. So in the first 2 seconds of combat, you actually get a 1.5% damage, or 1.5 times damage boost if you attack. And also, it's extremely helpful if you can do any of these afflictions to your enemies as well. Then you're also able to get extra damage. So, any other companion that's able to do any of those types of afflictions could be very useful to have. Along with a rogue. So, let's hobble... right, so that's the good guy. Let's hobble the... don't know which one's the leader actually. That guy there.
Yes?
I could use a spell. Oh, there is actually a reason. I've got a camping supply nearby, haven't I? I do need to rest. So I might use a spell in a bit, but I'm not going to yet. And put slow on for a second, just to get positioning right. Where the hell is he going to? Okay, right, that bandit is an archer. Oh wow, just completely wrecked that guy. So let's knock him down. He's knocked down. Now, because he's prone, that's one of the conditions that the barbarian does well in actually. So let's switch over to the poleaxe and get her to engage there. Do crippling strike as well. And
How may I help?
you can keep attacking there. So how long? Half a second? If she can swing in time, she can get a sneak attack.
Huh?
No, I don't think she's going to. but... So yeah. Right, Rogue just took him down. Let's get knocked down there. Let's switch to the bow. Take some shots there. Which I can use there. I've got those per encounters I could be using and spells, but I don't think I need to. Just take them down. Right, he's down. Let's switch back to the poleaxe. Down for 5.5 seconds. Might be able to get there in time. Yep. So you can see there. I'm sure you can easily see actually the sneak damage, but it's probably been added somewhere. Right, now good pair encounters to use.
Why, I could bed down here.
And that's job done. So, quick save. Let's talk to 10 Frith.
Gods keep you.
By the flame, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. Did Pasca send you? She must be beside herself. I must get back at once. But listen, the next time you're in Gilderville, make sure to drop by the Black Hound. I'll let her know what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in return. Oh, to be back at my Evan again. Gildervale, positive, major positive reputation. And we just gained some experience. Not enough to level up though, but we might get some more when we actually go back to the Gilded Vale. So let's
my eyes are peeled.
do some looting. So hood, cape, put them in there. Daggers. I think all in the stash. I think all of this can go in the stash actually. Right.
Sure.
Put it back on fast. Some fruits. Rice meat, poultry can all go in there. Probably nearly got enough to make some potions now actually. This tent is empty but for a pair of stained cots and a stink of unwashed bodies. Let's... I think I've looked all over there. I need to get a grappling hook for there, don't I? I think what I'm going to do is take a visit now to the bear cave. And then we'll get a grappling hook and go back to the inn and then come back up here.
No
Okay,
problem.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm near to recording for about half an hour at this stage. So I'll just move up to the bear's cave and then call it a video here. So where's the bear's cave anyway? It's up here, is it? Take scouting off.
Quickly and quietly.
Okay, right, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.